Oke, hello, welcome back to my channel. Guys, seperti biasa kita main eFootball 2025 versi konsol ya, atau Xbox atau PC, atau lagi pakai komputer. Nah, kemarin itu ada yang tanya, Bang pakai apa, PS4 atau PS5 nih Bang? Dan kemarin ada yang bilang, Bang pakai HP apa Bang? Ini sekali lagi ya, ini bukan PS atau pakai HP ya, ini pakai PC atau pakai Xbox. Karena untuk PC itu menunya Xbox ya, untuk akunnya ya. Oke, kita main dulu nih, main bonus. Oke, misi komplit. Ini harian nih, misi setiap hari update, main bonus. Oke, tambahkan kotak masuk. Oke, jadi ini saya masih newbie banget ya di eFootball pakai PC, karena sebelumnya ini saya pakainya eFootball mobile atau pakai HP. Nah, untuk sekarang ini saya coba main di konsol atau pakai Xbox. Guys, seperti biasa kita main di Liga eFootball. Wah, sering. Nah, semoga bisa target. Nah, ini saya target divisi 3 dulu, karena ini saya masih newbie banget. Oke, laga ini saya defense-nya itu masih lemah sih kalau di ini, baik di mobile atau ini ya konsol. Itu saya kalau soal defense atau pertahanan itu masih kacau. Ini saya coba kejar ya, kalau nanti udah lama ya saya kejar sampai divisi 1. Oke, udah terhubung nih ya, ini masuk taktik. Oke, coba taktik permainan. Ayo. Oke, next. Seragamnya masa sama, sangat akan diikuti. Oke, taktik permainan. Oke, coba cek dulu lawan. Ini akun lawan sama nih kayak punya aku nih, masih baru nih. Cek, aduh. Ini tim lah nih ya, ini masih pada stretching pemanasan. Leo Messi, ini tim lawan masih ngeracek nih, entahlah lagi ngeracek apa nih tim lawan. Oke, udah siap. Oke, ini saya masih main di divisi 6 ya, masih rendah banget.
Milan get the opportunity to take a major step towards greatness. A chance to settle the tough issue of promotion and then to look to the future. The man in the dugout has come out and thrown caution to the wind. He himself will be looking for the perfect outcome here. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
Oke, main-main dulu.
We have already started here. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And we have our very first corner. It's a decent clearance.
Itu kalau di apa itu?
He's in a great Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Messi did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Decent hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
Malah kebobolan.
Has a goal!
Aduh.
Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Kebobolan.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Robertson. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Chance here to counter. Mbappe! Oh, great play! This is now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Peluangnya banyak banget sebenarnya. Oke, penyelesaian itu kacau.
Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He has done it!
Malah
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Payah nih.
Gol per il Manchester United. Ha segnato al 22esimo minuto. Numero 8.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Diaz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Jimenez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Couldn't turn it in.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
And it's Messi. Robertson. That's a nicely measured pass.
Paling enggaknya harus memperkecil dulu nih babak satu. Peluang banyak tapi penyelesaiannya 0.
Son Heung-min. Messi goes in for the header. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Here's Son Heung-min to cut it out. Milan are still behind as we reach out for half-time. We're not going to make any further progress now. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Goulet. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
That looks a cracking ball. Donnarumma will lay claim to that. Oyarzabal. Goulet. Diaz. And we hit half-time. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Milan were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Signore e signori, attenzione. Il papà del bambino che indossa un cappellino blu è atteso all'area informazione.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede a goal.
Can he put it away? And he's there to belt it away. And the volley. Olise. Messi. Spread neatly. Olise. He's found a way through. Messi. And here's Messi. Can he finish? Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
8 shoot langsung terus.
Looking for the run. Floated through. Son Heung-min gets flagged offside. Fascioli gets his pass away, and he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Jimenez. Oh, can he get onto this? Robertson.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Robertson. He's shifting through the gears here. That was always going to be the keepers. Diaz. Well, that looks a decent ball. Valverde proving dependable as ever. Another terrific office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953 spettatori.
Milan have their second corner now. Terrific header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Oyarzabal, and he's managed to get free. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Chance to shoot now. He's gone for goal.
Ya, malah kebulan.
And they are cruising away.
Gokil nih.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think, was a fine drive. I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Milan truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem?
Has another goal! In he goes again! And he's following up! Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it.
Ini informasi aku apa sih nggak jadi terus.
Goulet searching ball down into space.
Peluang wanted banget lewatnya.
Valverde bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe, Diaz in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. Diaz!
Wah,
Oh, extraordinary.
Milan certainly look
Milan.
a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay
Il
off.
numero 7 e il numero 28. Cambio di
Oh,
giocatore.
super find. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is
Lascia
clear.
il campo per il
So,
numero
third
18.
corner of the game.
Cavani. Attenzione, un cambio.
Climbs up big! And again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there,
Hello,
and evidence
Bang.
annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Engages and forces him off the ball. The pass is
Ci saranno
intercepted.
3 minuti di recupero.
He's looking wide. No, that was never going to make it. And the number on the board is 3. Can he get it through?
Kontrolnya lepas. Divisi 6
And that's
kalah.
it. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Memang parah. Kalah. Menyebalkan nggak tuh? Yuk, jos. Soalnya kalah. Iki misal satu kali lolos divisi 5 nih. striker jangan tak ganti ini apa namanya biar CF. Iya. Duh, waktunya habis. Salah nih. Mana belum tak ganti tadi pemainnya. Salah strategi.
Milan can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Milan cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific. Thunderbolts! It's in!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. And we have our very first corner. Kante can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Gently done. And well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And there's the clearance. Van der Vaart. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Robertson. Elise. Diaz. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Kurang dikit.
Milan have their second corner now. Guardiola with the clearance. Tries to dig. Terrific header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Diaz clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, strongly challenged there. Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has been cleared.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end tries a shot! It's loose now on the... Oh, what has happened here? Conte. And the shot's on here. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Mbappe just did brilliantly to get that under control before what was a really good finish for me too. He made it all look so effortless as well.
Sporting are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Conte. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Always onto this. Diaz! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Messi. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Robertson. Van der Vaart. That's been cut out, well played. Olise. Robertson. Oh, super find. Olise. Guardiola. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van der Vaart. And he'll shoot here. He's done very well to get to that.
Van der Vaart actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rumit banget.
He gets big. He will be livid with himself. Guardiola. Van der Vaart. Thinks one through. He's just misjudged that one. Five minutes till the break. That pass isn't the best. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now that's well seen too. Now that pass has been well intercepted. Olise. Mbappe.
Mbappe really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. All Black getting this one clear. Now it's Cavani. That is a great pick out. Mbappe is on his own. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Voluntários de cada bancada, por favor, dirijam-se à sala do pessoal. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Here we go again then.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's got the shot away! Oh, he's been caught napping. This time, surely! That's a half-decent try. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Just eases him off the ball. No way through. Olise. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, shooting chance! Dispatched clinically. And the second half is off to a flyer.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Marcou para o primeiro. Aos 54 minutos de jogo, o camisola número 10. Substituição para o Sporting. Número 18.
We have got changes
Cavani.
here from both sides, in fact.
Número 7.
Milan
Número
get themselves
21.
back into contention.
Messi.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient
Número
and trying to level
45.
things up.
Número 14. Neymar. Número 9.
Ruben Dias
Número
cuts out the
16.
pass.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Milan have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Foden. Mbappe. There's the hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Goulet.
Este
And it's
jogo
Roberto
teve uma
Carlos.
assistência de 71
That is a
minutos.
great
Os
kick out.
198
Oh, he'll be
espectadores.
annoyed with himself for not getting there. And he's quick to get it clear again. Neymar. Fermin. I was going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Guardiola. Oh, he's onto this. And the finish! He's got it all! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have said.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Van der Vaart. Fermin. Guardiola. Aslani wins the duel this time.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
He's got full. And he's there to clear it. Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oblak is there to clear. Osimhen looking to penetrate opposition lines. Neymar powering forward here.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Olise. Mbappe. Olise. Olise cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That has been cut short. Cavani in acres of space out wide. Has a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish right from the top draw!
Começou para o Milan.
Late
Aos
drama!
87 minutos de
Late
jogo.
goal!
O camisola.
This will be one frantic ending!
Vamos divulgar uma
Perfect
substituição.
placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Elise. Bastoni cuts it out.
Vamos ter 3
I
minutos
think we're
de
about to see a
compensação.
frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Versi saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely...
And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this...
Tertinggi divisi 5 dia. Udah 4 laga, 2 kali menang, 2 kali loss. Kalah terus sih. Dua kali kalah, nggak apa. Dan main dulu. Oke, kira-kira nih saya bisa curi poin penuh nggak ya? Nah, 2 kali kalah terus.
Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Alexander-Arnold. There's the shot! That's going to go a long way. Robertson. And he gets rid in a hurry. And the volley. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Aslani usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Foden!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Swung over. Jorginho does really well there, he is strong. Tries to get it clear. Divisi. No goals as yet. He has found the way through. He could be in here. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Foden very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
And he's picked out the run. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, there's the clearance. Dumfries, spread neatly. He gets big! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Milan are in front now. The game's face-to-face with... It's one! It's in! They've come back! They've come roaring back! This is becoming quite a game.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That was superb goalkeeping.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though.
And we have our very first corner. Done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And he can clear it away. Out for a throw. Donnarumma catches it safely. Mbappe, and he was quick to react. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Couler. Pedri gets over and intercepts. But that was very necessary. That was good alertness. Played out to the right. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Olise. Now it's Foden. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Now he's off and running. Now it's Mbappe. Diaz. Great position, real chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Foden. Cleared without complication. Couler. And that has left him in a heap. Shifted into the flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's intervened well there. Hernandez. Now it's Kostic. Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He's played him through. Great ball, and he's in, and the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
Milan head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak
Can he finish? It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
So their 4th corner of the game. And the header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
No, it's not getting there. Mbappe. And he skips past his man. And he's taking no chances there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314 spettatori.
Diaz, who's on a run down the left wing. Well, played right into his... Mbappe! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23. Numero
Both sides then
19.
taking this chance to
Numero
turn to
13.
their benches.
Lasciano il campo per
Well, that has changed
il numero
the
25.
dynamic somewhat.
Il numero
To be
4.
expected, Peter.
Il numero
They've
10.
gone and stepped it up,
Attenzione, un
something
cambio.
they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Hernandez. Kostic. And he's managed to get rid. Great ball if he can get there. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. Well, that's well seen too. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Elise. Oh, strongly challenged there. Jorginho concedes a free kick for that.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! And the shot! And more, and more, and more!
Memperkokoh skor ya.
And there's your hat-trick
Yeah,
hero!
hat-trick,
He
Mbappe.
is simply indefatigable!
Berhasil
The
comeback.
lightness of step, the sharpness of
Berhasil
movement, the certainty of finish.
ketinggalan
Yeah, that's what the
kosong.
game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Kostic is onto it in a flash. Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a hit.
Masih bisa
Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Alexander-Arnold. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance. He's had a shot. It's a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Oke, lawan menyerahkan di laga. Seperti inilah lakuan dari yang kalah. Ini tim lawan udah kalah, malah ngasih apa ini? Lagi ngerajak gaduh-gaduh kah? Dari tadi nggak selesai. Ini pengaturan apaan? Nah, terputus. Lawan mau menyerah. Oke. Berhasil naik divisi. Lewati. Oke, promosi divisi 5. Masih mencari lawan. Dari tadi belum ketemu. Oke, ketemu. Ratingnya 3000-an. Derby Milan. Oke. Duh, bek kiri siapa nih ya? Informasi berapa ini? 4213. Oke, laga pertama di divisi 5. Semakin
Milan take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here.
3 kali menang.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Just joining us, we are already on the way. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. He's felt that, hasn't he? And that has left him in a heap.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Spread neatly. Climbs up big! Aims beyond the defence. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can test.
Big chance! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Inter Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
He can run onto that. He's found a way. He's had a shot! Dispatch clinically. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Kenapa setiap tim lawan kebobolan harus di-start?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That has been cut short. First quarter of an hour gone. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good take in a good area. Great hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold gets it away. He's in space and looking for options. Messi.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Messi. And here's Ribery. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Musiala. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, well played, well played. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's found the way through. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Ricky Puig really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Diaz, neatly clipped into space. He's found some space. Chance! And he hits the net.
diperbesar.
Yeah, I call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Ha segnato al 33esimo minuto.
Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have their second corner now. He's got full. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. On-time, excellent interception. Threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. Alexander-Arnold. Passing is crisp and sharp. Diaz. That's a good run down the left. He has found the way through. Just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Fiddles it through. Real chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Mungkin lawan semakin jongkok alias jengkelnya dari kaki kebolan saya boleh menyerah. Saya menyerah.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Milan have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team. And should that not change, they could go big from here.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Olise looking to run onto it. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Olise. Here's Ricky Puig. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Ayan, tetap saya harus fokus. Kalau bisa ini saya cetak 1 gol lagi.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Frustasi sih.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Malah kan diserang terus.
Alexander-Arnold, and it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Dijk. Diaz stood up well to him there. Can he latch on to this? And that could well leave a mark. Alexander-Arnold. No, it's not getting there. Alexander-Arnold.
Di 80.607 spettatori.
And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Kalau kuning kalau
Referees come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Numero 25.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner,
lawan
unstoppable.
akan menyerah. 1 gol. Bener kan? Oke. Ini timku butuh pemain back kiri ya. Ini bisa back kiri, nggak ada yang bisa back kiri. Oh ini sama aja. Oh ini ganti Maria Jimenez. Nggak usah dah. Oke bro, untuk video live streamingnya sekian dulu ya bro. Thank you.